Welcome, food lovers, to the bustling streets of Cairo, a city where every corner tells a story and every bite is a piece of history. Forget the pyramids for a moment, because today we re-embarking on an epic culinary journey through 30 of Cairo's most unforgettable street foods. So grab your appetite and let's dive into the heart of Egyptian cuisine. First up, the heavyweights, the dishes that define Egyptian comfort food. You can't talk about Cairo without starting with Koshari. It's the undisputed national dish, a glorious carb-loaded mountain of rice, macaroni, lentils, and chickpeas, all crowned with a spicy tomato sauce and crispy fried onions. It sounds chaotic, but trust me, it's pure harmony in a bowl. For breakfast, nothing beats formidams. These are slow-cooked fava beans, mashed and seasoned with olive oil, lemon, and cumin. It's the fuel that powers Cairo every single morning. And alongside full, you'll always find tamaya. This is the Egyptian version of falafel, but it's made from fava beans and fresh herbs, giving it a vibrant green color and a light, fluffy texture. It's absolutely divine. Next, let's talk about Hawawshi. Imagine seasoned minced meat packed with onions and peppers, stuffed inside a round of traditional baladi bread, and then baked until the bread is perfectly crispy and the filling is juicy and aromatic. It's a handheld masterpiece. Of course, there's short. You'll see those giant rotating spits of marinated beef or chicken all over the city, sliced thin and served in a bun with tahini for the meat or a garlic sauce called tamaya for the chicken. It's a global favorite done the Egyptian way. Feeling adventurous? Try Kebda Iskandarani. This is Alexandrian-style beef liver, finely chopped and stir-fried with a fiery mix of green peppers, garlic, and a splash of vinegar, served in a long bread roll. It's a spicy, tangy explosion of flavor. A close cousin to Kebda is sogok, which are spicy Egyptian sausages, often cooked in a rich tomato and pepper sauce and served in the same kind of sandwich. For something truly traditional, there's Mombar. These are sheep intestines stuffed with a savory mixture of rice, herbs, and spices, then deep-fried until they're golden and delightfully chewy. It's a delicacy that's been enjoyed for centuries. Then we have Feteer Meshaltet. This is a flaky, layered pastry that's stretched and folded by hand and baked in blistering hot ovens. The savory version can be stuffed with everything from cheese and vegetables to minced meat. You'll also find mushy everywhere, which means stuffed. This could be vine leaves, cabbage, zucchini, or peppers, all filled with a delicious mix of rice, tomato, and fresh herbs like dill and parsley. And for pasta lovers, there's Macarona Bechamel. It's a baked pasta dish with layers of penne, spiced minced meat, and a thick, creamy bechamel sauce on top. Street vendors often sell it in convenient single-serving foil trays. Lastly in this category is the classic kofta sandwich. These are skewers of grilled, spiced ground meat tucked into bread with a generous drizzle of tahini sauce and some fresh salad. Simple, smoky, and satisfying. Now, let's move on to Cairo's legendary quick sandwiches. These are the go-to bites for people on the move. First, for the sweet-toothed, we have the scalans. This is a sugar rush in a sandwich, combining halawa, which is a sweet sesame paste confection, with kishda, a rich clotted cream, and a drizzle of honey. It's decadent and incredibly popular. On the simpler side, you have the batates sandwich, which is just French fries stuffed into bread, usually with ketchup and mayo. It's comfort food at its most basic and most beloved. If you're really hungry, you need to order a Dynamite. This sandwich lives up to its name. It's a massive breakfast creation, loaded with full tomato, fried eggplant, hard-boiled eggs, and French fries, all packed into one loaf of bread. It's a meal in itself. Another unique one is the fried Rumi cheese sandwich. Rumi is a hard, salty Egyptian cheese. They batter it, deep fry it until it's melted and gooey inside, and serve it hot in a bun. Lastly, there's mesar, which is a dish of fried eggplant and peppers cooked in a tangy tomato sauce with garlic and vinegar. It's often served cold in a sandwich and is surprisingly refreshing. All right, it's time for dessert. Cairo's sweet treats are the perfect way to end your food tour. Let's start with Zalabia, also known as Lokmat el-Kadid. These are little golden balls of fried dough, crispy on the outside, fluffy on the inside, and drenched in sweet syrup or dusted with powdered sugar. Next is a true Egyptian icon, Ali. It's a warm, comforting bread pudding made with puff pastry soaked in hot milk with nuts, raisins, and cream, then baked until bubbly. You have to try Roz Bel Labone, a creamy, dreamy rice pudding. It's often served chilled and can be topped with nuts, cinnamon, or even a scoop of ice cream. A similar fried treat to Zalabia is Balah el Sham. These are finger-shaped fritters, deep-fried and soaked in syrup. They have a wonderful crunchy exterior and a soft, custard-like middle. And you can't miss conofa, a dessert made from shredded phyllo dough, traditionally filled with sweet cheese or cream, baked until golden, and then soaked in syrup. Remember the Feteer pastry? Well, the sweet version is just as incredible. It can be served simply with a dusting of powdered sugar and milk, or filled with custard, chocolate, or fruit. Another surprising sweet is couscous. Unlike the savory Moroccan dish, Egyptian sweet couscous is steamed and served with powdered sugar, milk, nuts, and raisins. It's a warm and hearty dessert. As you walk the streets in winter, you'll smell the sweet aroma of batata, which are sweet potatoes roasted in special wood-fired carts. They're served piping hot, and the flesh becomes soft, sweet, and perfectly cooked. And finally, keep an eye out for vendors carrying glass cases on their backs, selling fresca. These are thin, crispy, wafer-like biscuits, sandwiched together with honey and nuts. A light and crunchy snack, perfect for walking around. To wash all this delicious food down, you need to try Cairo's iconic drinks. The number one most refreshing drink is Asab, or sugarcane juice. You'll see shops pressing fresh sugarcane stalks, creating a bright green, intensely sweet juice served over ice. It's pure liquid energy. On a cooler evening, you might want halabessa. This is a spicy chickpea soup served in a glass. You drink the hot, tangy tomato broth and then use a spoon to eat the chickpeas. And in the heat of summer, look for Sobia. It's a cold, milky drink, often flavored with coconut and slightly fermented, making it incredibly refreshing. And there you have it, 30 essential street food experiences in Cairo. From savory feasts and quick bites to decadent desserts and refreshing drinks. This city is a true paradise for foodies. So, next time you're in Cairo, be adventurous and try everything you can. Thanks for joining me on this delicious journey. If you loved this food tour, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next adventure. See you next time.